Why pray at all? If God already knows every desire of my heart, why bring them to Him? Because prayer is the purest way of saying, Father, even though you know what I need and long for, I choose to declare it before you. I pray to use my free will, so what exists only in you and in the hidden places of my soul may come to life. Scripture says, words carry power. Proverbs 18:21 and James 3:4. It is like saying, that is why I worship and lift you up, so your presence may grow within me, and the enemy may fade away, strengthening our bond. Though you already knew my heart's desire before I spoke, you gave me the choice, your guidance over me or my stubborn ignorance. Until Christ returns, I will thank you, honor you, glorify you, revere you, and fear you. Sometimes I cry while I pray. Other times I pray in tears. Even when my strength is gone, I still live by faith. For although faith is buried deep within me, and the Lord knows it, I choose to bring it forth. I remember the words of Jesus in Matthew 6:7. When you pray, do not heap up empty phrases like the pagans, for they think they will be heard for their many words. Instead, let your heart be true, for your Father already knows your needs before you ask. Consider humiliation and toxic people. They should not have a place in your life, your work, your friendships, or your relationships. Never accept mistreatment, hoping that good will eventually come. Your peace and dignity are worth far more than crumbs someone might offer. If you keep such cycles alive, people will convince themselves this is normal, when in reality it is a trap that steals your worth. This keeps us from receiving God's blessing, for He only honors those who first honor themselves, who live by principles and not convenience. Sometimes God allows certain people in your path simply to show you what not to become. Unsure if someone is harmful? It's simple. If it costs you peace, it costs too much. What comes from God will never test your integrity. If it is truly from Him, it will not pull you away but draw you closer. What comes from the Lord brings calm, builds you up, and the Spirit confirms it. Yet many cling to people because of the little they offer. That's the point. When God prepares something heavenly, the enemy throws earthly scraps in front of you. Those who have learned to value themselves, not their price, are the ones who sit at the banquet. God always has more prepared for you than you imagine. Everything you ask or imagine can come through His power working in your choices and actions, as written in Ephesians 3:20 and Isaiah 43:2. When you pass through deep waters, I will be with you. They will not overwhelm you. When you walk through fire, you will not be burned. One of the greatest signs of His presence is when you endure what should have destroyed you, but didn't. So never forget the works of God in your story. The enemy loves to plant doubt and make you forget the very moments that were supposed to end you. But God shielded you, instructed you, strengthened you, and lifted you up. You felt the heat of the fire, yet it did not consume you. Remember Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were thrown into the furnace, but trusted God with unshaken hearts. I imagine them entering with peace that surpassed understanding, for they never doubted God's deliverance. In the end, what was designed to kill them became the very thing that strengthened them. This is why Peter could walk on water, but when doubt entered, he sank. Thankfully, Jesus was there to rescue him when his trust wavered. Never take your eyes off the Lord, for He sustains you. And when trials seem unbearable, simply ask yourself, what would Jesus do? That question alone can help you walk through fire without being burned. If this message strengthened your faith and removed doubt from your heart, do not keep it to yourself. Share it with those you love, so they too may be reminded of God's power, protection, and unshakable presence in every season of life.